Hey guys, thank you so much and welcome back to another episode of Dragonmore Gaming. And we're doing the Dyson Sphere program, so it's been a little while since we fired up this game, so it might take me a little while to get reused to some of the controls, if you will. But I wanted to finish this out. I wanted to complete all the things, right? So we had in our technology tree here, like the last time we were looking at, we really need these universal matrix cubes. So this is kind of where we've been. This is where we're at. This is what we're trying to do. So let's do it. Let's make these universal cubes. And so just to show where we've left off, right? Remember the controls. So we completed our Triforce Dyson Sphere. Oh, that's new. Don't remember that. All right. But anyway, as you can see, we have our Triforce of Triforces. There we go, stacked over there. As you can see, it's a Triforce, Triforce, Triforce that make a giant Triforce. And so this has been doing pretty well. Doing pretty good for us. So now let's do the next tier of research. Okay, so the way I have this set up now, everything's feeding into here, right? And the problem is, okay, so when we want to make the last matrix thing here, let's see, what is that? If we want this one, we need all the other ones plus antimatter. Okay, so that's what we need. So if I was to just switch this, if I was to just be like, nah, you're making this now. So because it used to be the one that was doing the research, it's gonna take them all now. So I think that's what I want to do, and I just need to bring antimatter. And was I smart enough to set this up? Not close by. But I want to say that I set up antimatter. Yeah, it's being made. That was the other thing. So I do have antimatter being made, and there is a spot here. Maybe out of curiosity, what's this local store? Demand. Ah, we have antimatter. Okay. Yeah, just double checking. I don't have antimatter other places. All right, so all those things went off to go get antimatter. So now we need to get antimatter into this mess. It needs to go here. All right. So we need we need an input for the antimatter and then an output for the actual cubes. And I'm thinking like maybe over here. That's where we'll make the new matrix, the research labs to actually research. Okay. So where are we gonna get this in? So I think we have to do it like here. So I think what I want to do, alright, and then there's like 3 spots. So what if I was to do something like this? So I'll consider this as kind of the output, if you will. Okay, maybe like that, and then like that. Alright, so this is how the cubes get out. Will you let me do this? No. Why not? I just do it simple like this. There we go. Okay, so this is how the cubes get out. And then they go over here. And this is going to be where we research. Yeah, just make a whole bunch of these. And it probably needs power. Okay. Alright. Alright, you guys are doing research. Wait a minute. Research. Am I doing it? Alright, so it can accept all the cubes, I guess that's the point. But what we're doing only requires the white ones, I believe. Alright, so now we gotta get antimatter. And the antimatter is on its way. Alright, so we're gonna go here. Oh, of course I'm out of range. Alright. Alright, let's go. Yeah, there we go. Can I get antimatter out of here? Alright, is that... yeah, that's suspended in the air, so I can just go under that. And then we're gonna go over this guy. I think is what we need to do. Right? So we're gonna go here, and then we're gonna go up. It needs to go up one extra one, actually. Okay, and then we're gonna go here. And then what happens if we go down? Ooh, is that enough down? There we go. Get me a little bit closer just to speed things along. Okay. Alright, that one. Can I be at ground level? Dang, alright. And then you can delete the last one. And then add there. Look at that. Now we're talking. Alright, we're just pumping antimatter in here now. Yeah, we're slowly lighting up this whole tower. Okay, perfect. Oh, and there goes the cube. I guess it would help to have an input here. There we go. Alright, and there it goes. And we're actually doing research again. It's been a while, but we're doing research. Alright, let's just go ahead and max this out. As high as this will go. Ooh, I can add more to these. And apparently that's it. Let's go ahead and take a few off this, just since I've already got these built. Okay. Just add a few more on top of these things just to make things go a little faster. Alright, but yeah. So bam, we did it! Alright, so the white research cubes, so these are rocking. So how are we doing on this? Oof. Okay, that's... that's gonna take a little while. I figured I'd go with vein utilization first, just because of the faster mining and the just simply more materials, right? I think that's just a really good one to have. So okay, that will take a hot minute. I'm guessing that I could have done this better. I think the next time I play this game, I'm gonna make it more, yeah. More in like in a line, more like a serial factory bus, if you will, so I can get even more of these out. So I don't have to depend on just one tower of the making these white cubes, because it looks like that's the problem. Everything else, it really took, you know, blue, red, yellow. Only took one tower. It wasn't until I got to green and purple that I was like, yeah, I guess I should have two. But as you can see, so if I need 2 towers of these each, just to make one of these white towers. These are slow. So if I want multiple of these towers, I'm gonna have to have multiple of these different things all working at the same time. It's kind of impressive that all of these are running. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say not all of them are running now. Alright, they're slowing down. But every single one of these is rolling. Okay. Alright, so it's going to take a hot minute. What did we say? It's going to take like, yeah. Well, it's down to 60 minutes, so it's going to take like an hour. Just kidding, it's going to take 81 minutes. I love how it just changes before your eyes. They're like, it's going to... Alright. But either way, we got it rocking and rolling. Whoa, hello. Why did my Game, okay. Game decided to be weird. Alright. So we did it. Alright, so now what's the next thing? So like we got, is it really, that's just it, right? Because we have, I wonder if I should get this next actually. Yeah, there we go. I mean, yeah, you only take 2,000 versus 8, but like, these things are taking a long time. Oh crap. I totally missed that. I thought we got all these. Whoops. Could have sworn we got all the ones that required non-white, so I just screwed that up. Oh well. Alright, we're just gonna keep working on these for now though. Where is... Actually, I want rare. So, energy dissipation I think is huge, right? For all the solar production. Alright, those I just feel silly about. And let's just go and queue up a whole bunch of these. So this will take hours, quote unquote, to research everything, so that's fine. Alright. And then when we go to this, because I was probably looking at this tree, because the only thing you need to finish is this. I'll just put it at the end. There we go. So eventually we'll have that research. So yeah, we will have quote unquote completed the game in like 7 hours when I've researched all the other things first to get to there. Okay. Done. Alright, so when we last left our heroes, so I'm trying to remember, so we had, yeah, so the Dyson Swarm is still going. We've got the star full of Triforces. And the next thing I really wanted to do, I think, was to, like, just make the biggest Dyson Sphere I think I can in this game. Which will actually be around a blue giant. I think it was this one. I think it was 161 Draconis. I forget if it was that one or... I think it was that one. Right, because the size of the Dyson Sphere, right, yeah, and you guys can tell me in the comments, I think it was determined by the size of the star and the luminosity of the star, which a blue giant has much higher luminosity and a much higher radius than most stars. Because I think I went to this one before, this red giant that has 13 radius, but it only has a 1 luminosity, so... As opposed to this guy, alright. And by the way, these are new. I don't remember these little radial options here. Okay. Still only signal detected. I keep hoping that they include actual numbers at some point, but don't know if they'll do that. Okay. Oh, I got a little... Oh, okay. We got like a little waypoint thing. Okay. Interesting. Alright, that's... Okay. So it's been a couple patches since I played, so this is new. I didn't realize I could set little waypoints now, so that's cool. Okay. Well played. Yeah, that... For an alpha game, this is very much, like, complete. Like, there's just kind of so much going for them. Oh, that's fantastic. Alright. But yeah, we're doing it. And just to show, maybe I'll show this real quick, but yeah, so we got the antimatter coming in here. But I'll show you guys real quick where the antimatter is coming from. Which should be... What is the 4th planet? I think it's Kiefer Borealis 4. Which I have to find. Oh, this one. There we go. Pretty sure it's 4. Is where they're coming from. So yeah, so I started doing the thing. So if you remember, the ray receivers can be tuned to do photon generation. Yeah, this should be this setup right here. Yeah, unless they've changed this. Yeah, so the Graviton lenses, nice little thing where it doesn't matter even if you're on the dark side of the planet. If you put a Graviton lens, it just jumps to straight 100% strength. So I'm guessing that's working as intended. Can't think of it being otherwise. So instead of generating power for the planet, it's generating photons. And the little photons, as you can see, all fall along this belt here. This is where the photons go. I'm using this this logistics station kind of just as a storage for this, so the photons get collected here, and the photons immediately come out and they go into these particle accelerators that generate the hydrogen and the antimatter. And as you can see, we have tons of antimatter being made, and whatever hydrogen gets in here gets used up too. That gets sent off to, you know, power plants, other things to get used up. And I made a bunch of these, as you can see. So I'm making silly amounts of antimatter right now. And as you see, so I get, since they're both of these lines are going into that logistics station, I just kind of got, I don't know what you call it, I got lazy with it, where I just both lines, I didn't set a filter, so it's just kind of crowded with both hydrogen and antimatter. So there's tons of it on both of these lines, and whatever gets into here, that's all we need. And so we have silly amounts of antimatter that's just ready to get used up. Yep, there we go. And then whatever hydrogen comes in, that gets used up by drones as needed. So it looks like there's a little drone on the way to pick some stuff up. Awesome. Okay. And that is how we get antimatter. So yeah, antimatter comes from these particle colliders with these photons. So as far as I can tell, the best way to do it is get your ray receivers, get, as you can see, I have another logistics station that's bringing in the lenses. And so the lenses come in here, and then those come out and then feed all the ray receivers. And then on the back side of the ray receivers, yeah, there's, hello. Oh, this one doesn't have an output. Whoops. Alright, hold on. Alright, are all these doing folks? Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, the ones in the center are actually doing power. So that's nice, but... Okay, so these are doing photons. Alright, so whoops. So let me add a belt here. There we go. And there we go. Haha, there go the photons. Alright, look, we got more photons than we thought. There they go. Nice. Alright, so apparently I never finished connecting all the... Okay, so now, yeah, so we're pulling from the Dyson Swarm. And oh, by the way, the Dyson Sphere, my Triforce Sphere of Power, all of that together is generating 8.91 gigawatts. And we're only using like less than 4 now, so it's pretty awesome. Alright. And like I said, it's been a little while. I don't even remember how to get to the... Yeah, Y. There we go. So we're still making the swarm with the railguns and the solar sails, but that was because we were making so much of this. I kind of just want to keep it like this for this system, and then just make a new Dyson Sphere somewhere else that's just, you know, the full 100% coverage just for silliness. One thing I did, so I did add, you know, like the maximum you can make a Dyson Sphere for this one and the minimum. And I am a little curious, and so we might have to try this out just to see how does it affect, you know, because I'm not sure. I haven't looked anything up about this, but if you have an inner Dyson sphere that covers up the whole, you know, like all the solar radiation of the star, what happens to the Dyson sphere that you had further out? Does it, logically speaking, you would think that if I'm capturing everything in the closer one and I'm cutting off all the sunlight, that the outer sphere wouldn't get anything and it would just basically be useless. I don't know that that's going to be the case in this game, but I'm just kind of curious to see what happens. So we'll maybe say stay tuned for a future future episode where we build an inner Dyson sphere just to see what happens. But for right now, I think that is what we need. All right, so we got the Graviton lenses. We're generating lots of photons, and now that I've actually hooked up belts for the other one, we're actually slowly amassing photons again. Looks like we've used up all our hydrogen. And so as the research uses up that antimatter, then this will slowly get refilled. And I believe there's some other things that use antimatter, if I remember correctly. If I saw some of these research. Oh yeah, we got to make antimatter fuel rods, and we got to make these. I think these containment constraints to make them. Okay. So maybe next time we'll do that. So next time we'll work on antimatter fuel rods. I think that'll be the next cool thing that we do. So guys, I think that'll leave it for today. I just want to do something kind of short and sweet just to kind of show off the next thing that we're working on. So done. So we got it's going to take several hours, but just another 66 minutes, maybe. Or 49. We're not sure which. Somewhere in between. And then we'll have that one, and then we'll just, you know, keep plugging away at all these that use the universal matrix cubes, and then we'll quote unquote complete the game when we get mission complete. So guys, thank you so much for watching, and so like I said, next time we'll work on antimatter fuel rods just to try out the next level of power for both of our Icarus and our power plants antimatter fuel rods. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Stay awesome, and I'll see you in the next one.